depend on that. Bill Gabbitas had brought all his 6 children up to be reliable and dependable. On Monday morning, Jane and Lucy set off to work, with Kitty nervously following in their wake. Mary had been gone a good half-hour ago. Mary was saving up for her wedding and working all the hours she was offered. The girls hurried up 3 flights of steps, and then Lucy began to panic when Jane instructed them to wait here for Mr. Blackmore to set them on, before hurrying away and leaving them there. What if she and Kitty were separated too and she didn't know anybody? Kitty's face was as white as the cloth in which her bread and cheese were wrapped. "Look at all them machines," she whispered. "I'll never know what to do with 'em." "I expect they'll show us what to do," Lucy murmured.
"So there you are." Mr. Blackmore looked at Kitty. "By gum, you're a little un, aren't you? We'll have to find a box or something for you to stand on. Come on then, let's get on."
20 pairs of eyes followed the girls along the shop floor. Lucy recognized 1 or 2 of them from their school days and began to feel a bit better. Mr. Blackmore called to one of them and told her to fix the 2 girls up with aprons. Then Kitty was taken further along the bench and Lucy was shown what to do.
"Put on the apron and then this pad on top," the girl told Lucy. "Your job is to straighten these ribs by knocking 'em on this pad like this. Sometimes if the metal's too soft they bend, and you have to straighten them with your hands, so you have to wear these little leather caps to protect your finger and thumb."
The girl showed Lucy how to do it.
"When we finish at end of shift, you got to sort 'em out into 2 bundles, 21 inch and 24. You'll have to do it yourself now, or I shan't earn any bonus."
The girl left Lucy to get on with it, and then came back.
"Oh, I forgot. Because you're a new lass, you've got to keep that bucket filled so we can wash our hands."
"Where's the tap?"
"In the hardening shop."
"Where's that?"
"On next floor, and don't slop it all over the floor when you fetch it, else somebody might slip and break their neck."
Lucy started on the umbrella ribs, thinking she would never remember everything she had been told, and wondering what Kitty was doing. The girl next to her was working so fast, Lucy could hardly see her hands moving. She would never be able to do that. Perhaps Mr. Blackmore wouldn't keep them on if they couldn't keep up with the others. Then what would happen? She'd be in for a beating from her mam, that's what.
"How's it going, Lucy?"
Lewis Marshall came up to her, carrying a huge bundle of ribs. She was relieved to hear a friendly voice, but she hoped he wouldn't become too friendly and want to kiss her like he usually did. She daren't take her eyes off what she was doing. "I'll never keep up with the others," Lucy told him. Lewis laughed.
"Of course you will. Everybody's slow on first day. I'll tell you what, I'll keep bucketful just for today, and then you can concentrate on your job."
"Oh, Lord, I'd forgotten all about water," Lucy moaned.
"I know, I've done it for you. Don't let on to old Blackmore, though." Lewis laughed. "I'll expect a kiss in return."
Lucy blushed, hoping nobody had heard him, but the girl next to her was giggling. Lucy was relieved when the buzzer went, signalling dinner time. At least half a shift was over, and it hadn't been too bad, even if Lewis Marshall did come pestering while she was eating her bread and cheese. "I'll tell our Ben if you don't go away," she told him, when yet again he leaned over trying to kiss her. He had fancied her for months.
"I'm not scared of him,"
Lewis said, but she noticed he moved away. Everyone was in awe of 19-year-old Ben Gabbitas. At 6'2", Ben only had to scowl at someone for them to make themselves scarce. If they had known Ben as well as Lucy did, they'd have known he was one of the gentlest people in Millington and no troublemaker. When Lewis had left, Kitty moved over to where Lucy was finishing her lunch.
"Don't take any notice of him," Kitty said. "He's a pest."
"Well, I wish he'd behave himself, embarrassing me like that."
Nobody would think.